Today let's discover every starfighter squadron or group in the Rebel Alliance during its battles with the Empire through the Battle of Jakku. I will give a brief history of each squadron. For the more prominent groups such as Red and Gold squadrons, I will do a more in-depth video for those. Alright, let's go in alphabetical order.
Alright, stand by.
Amber Wing was a squadron of Y-Wing starfighters that served the Alliance during the Battle of Vrogo Vas. Darth Vader was stranded on the planet and Leia ordered Amber Wing to engage, but were quickly attacked by TIEs. Blade Squadron was a B-Wing starfighter squadron that fought during the Battle of Endor, where they single-handedly destroyed the Imperial-class Star Destroyer the Devastator. The squadron's patch, a B-Wing over a lightning bolt, was captioned with the words, "Strike as lightning." Blade Squadron also saw action at the Battle of Malastare. A group of X-Wing fighters were then added to escort the B-Wings in the battle for the Quad Drive Yards and the Battle of Jakku.
You, Admiral.
Blue Squadron, on me!
Copy, Blue Leader. Copy, Blue Leader.
We won't have long.
Blue Squadron was an X-Wing squadron that participated in many battles over the course of the Civil War, such as Edu, Scarif, Hoth, and Endor. Blue Squadron had a rough go as it was reformed numerous times due to it being decimated in many battles, such as the times at Vrogo Vas. Cobalt Squadron and Exeter Squadron. Gonna combine these two squadrons in one single mention. Cobalt and Exeter Squadrons are only mentioned once in canon and they're both at the same time, and that was when they participated in a battle over Kawa City on Sturdic 4, 17 days after the Battle of Endor, serving primarily as air support for ground troops. Corona Squadron was an X-Wing squadron that was designated for reconnaissance. They found that Dakar would be a great rebel base for the future. They were also brought into battle at Hoth where they flew snowspeeders. At the Battle of Endor, Corona Squadron was assigned to cover the starfighters of the Gold, Red, Green, and Gray squadrons as they penetrated the Death Star. Cyan Squadron was a squadron stationed on the planet Vrogo Vas. The squadron operated T-47 airspeeders and operated out of the rebel base there. The squadron was dispatched to locate the crash sites of Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader and kill Vader if possible. Danger Squadron was deployed into battle over Naboo to prevent Operation Cinder and was composed of X and A-Wings. We see them in action in the Battlefront 2 campaign, syncing up with the timeline from the Shattered Empire comic. Feral Squadron most notably participated in the Battle of Kawa City. During the battle, Feral's group's Y-Wing starfighters destroyed an Imperial Walker. Gold Squadron was primarily a Y-Wing squadron in the Rebellion until its decimation during the Battle of Yavin. The squadron that began as a small rebel cell and participated in major clashes throughout the Galactic Civil War would evolve throughout the years. It led the successful assault in the Battle of Endor against the second Death Star, led by Lando Calrissian.
That opening.
We see it, Gold Leader. Ion torpedoes away.
Grey Squadron was composed primarily of Y-Wings participating in the Battle of Vrogo Vas and the Battle of Endor, with Horton Salm as their leader. Green Squadron was composed of X-Wings, Y-Wings, and A-Wings throughout the years of the war. For example, they flew A-Wings at Teralov and Y-Wings at Adelon. At Scarif they had X-Wings and A-Wings at Endor, in which they were tasked with attacking the Super Star Destroyer there. Iron Squadron was a small rebel cell that utilized a YT-2400 light raider known as Sato's Hammer, led by Mart Matin. They operated at Maikapo and were absorbed by Phoenix Squadron 2 years before the Battle of Yavin, officially joining the rebellion. Phantom Squadron was an X-Wing starfighter squadron that was formed by Captain Wedge Antilles. The squadron fought against the Empire during the liberation of Kashyyyk. Since their strike on Kashyyyk had not been authorized by the New Republic Defense Fleet, the squadron was dissolved as punishment. However, they were re-established just in time to participate in the Battle of Jakku. Phoenix Squadron obviously had a very rich history, composing the entire show of Star Wars Rebels. The Phoenix cell was large, encompassing corvettes and transports, before meeting up with the eventual Rebel fleet. The squadron itself was decimated during the Battle of Adelon by Thrawn and the Empire's 7th Fleet. The remaining members of Phoenix Squadron joined the Masasi group on Yavin 4. 5 years after the Battle of Yavin, a new Phoenix Squadron was formed and participated in the Battle of Jakku, sporting some A-Wings. The Plasma Devils were a rebel squadron operating in the Outer Rim after the Battle of Yavin. They were composed primarily of X-Wings and Y-Wing fighters. Rampant Squadron participated in the Beltire Liberation, where Green Squadron pilot Lieutenant Shara Bey flew assistant for them.
Red Flight, report in.
Red 2, standing by.
Red 4, standing by.
Red Flight on station, Admiral, but we're down by 1.
Welcome back, Red Flight.
Red Flight was a small squadron of 4 X-Wings that assisted Extraction Team Bravo in the liberation of Jyn Erso from Albani. Red Flight was led by a female pilot named Sam.
All wings report in.
Red 10 standing by.
Red 7 standing by.
Red 3 standing by. Red 6 standing by.
Red 9 standing by.
Red 2 standing by.
Red 11 standing by.
Red 5 standing by.
Red Squadron participated in campaigns such as the Battle of Scarif, the Battle of Yavin, and the Battle of Endor, and was comprised of primarily X-Wings but also included Y-Wings and A-Wings and other craft on occasion. It was responsible for success in almost all the missions that it ran. Red Squadron had such a long history that it will be explored in depth in a different video. Rogue Squadron, or Rogue Group, was led by Luke Skywalker during the Battle of Hoth. Here they used snow speeders to protect the Alliance, but they also had X and Y Wings in their squadron. Shepherd Squadron was a New Republic starfighter squadron that was based on Rat Attack. They participated in the assault on the Fondor shipyards and later in the Battle of Jakku. The Yellow Aces were a starfighter squadron based at the TIERFON launch base. Many flew X-Wing fighters. Eventually, the encroaching Imperial patrols necessitated the scuttling of the base, and the squadron was broken up. Its members were relocated to other outposts, such as Yavin 4. The squadron was resurrected at the Battle of Jakku, during which a pair of their Y-Wings engaged a stolen Imperial shuttle piloted by Nora Wexley. Yellow Squadron was stationed over the planet Vrogo Vas. Yellow Squadron, along with Blue Squadron, was completely destroyed by Darth Vader during the battle. Yellow Squadron would be remade and would participate in the Battle of Endor. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video I put together on all the squadrons in the Rebel Alliance. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have, well, awesome. Now let's blow this thing and go home. See you on the next episode of Star Wars Lore.